Welcome back to UTech Exam Prep. Welcome to the ninth video of our AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate Exam Prep series. Today, we will be looking at question 9 of the exam prep. Now let's jump right into it. A quick reminder that this video will be split into 3 different parts. The analysis stage, where we analyze the question. The knowledge stage, where we explore all the key knowledge points this question has to offer. And the solution stage, where we take a look at the answer to this question. Let's first hop into the analysis stage. So here's the question that we're going to be doing today. Take a quick minute and pause the video here to read it. Are you done? Fantastic. The first step in solving a big, complicated looking question like this one is to find out what it's asking. And here, I've highlighted the key points of the question that explains what kind of answer we should be looking for. The first thing we see highlighted in yellow is the phrase, accessed frequently the first few days after the files are created. After 7 days, the files are rarely accessed. From this phrase, we can tell that the answer to this question is a lifecycle answer. Why, you may ask? Well, this is a question structure that you should definitely learn if you want to have a much easier time with questions like this one. Any question with a structure of blah 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 for the first n days after creation, then blah 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 after the next n days is a typical lifecycle question. Therefore, the answer you should choose should definitely have lifecycle in it. The second phrase we see highlighted is increase the company's available storage space without losing low latency access to the most recent accessed files. This phrase tells us the objective of this question. Even though we already know that the answer to this question has to be lifecycle, there might still be multiple solutions that have lifecycle incorporated into it. Now, time for the knowledge section of this question, where we look at things you need to understand to completely do this question correctly. Now, I won't have time to go through all these knowledge points in full detail because they have enough information to all require their own videos. But for compensation, I will put links in the description of this video that will better explain what all of these key knowledge points mean in greater detail. The first piece of knowledge that you should know is the difference between block, file, and object storage. Now, this is way too complicated to talk about in this video, and you don't exactly have to know this to understand the question, so I'll just put a link in the description of this video that will describe it much better than I possibly can. The first piece of knowledge that you need to know to better understand the question is, what is a network file system? Well, it is a network that can be accessed through the network. Data lifecycle management, on the other hand, if you still remember from the analysis stage video, is the management of several phrases over the course of a piece of data's useful life. Now that we know what the question is about and what the key knowledge points mean, let's move on to the solution. So here we can once again see the question, and we can first eliminate option A because it lacks the tools to identify the age of the data. We can then eliminate option C because it does not have a solution for lifecycle management. We can finally eliminate option D because it doesn't mention what utility needs to be used. And installing additional tools changes the existing data access method, which will complicate the solution. This leaves option B as the only option left standing. And if we check it over, we can see that it is indeed a good answer. Because not only is it a lifecycle solution, but Amazon FSx file in cloud FSx for Windows file server, sorry, tongue got caught up there, share from your on-premise faculty. If you maintain on-premise file storage because of latency or bandwidth requirements, you can instead use FSx File Gateway for the seamless access to fully manage, highly reliable, and virtually unlimited Windows file share provided in the AWS cloud by FSx for Windows File Server. Thank you guys for watching this video of UTech Exam Prep. And if you made it this far into the video, first of all, thank you so much. And second of all, you probably enjoyed it and found it helpful. And if that's true, can you do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel? It will really mean the world to me. Thank you.